under the lights on Monday night.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL takes us to the Valley of the Sun at State Farm Stadium here in Glendale. Tonight we wrap a busy first week of the season with a second of two on a Monday night between the Detroit Lions and the Arizona Cardinals. Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Cardinals now getting set to go offensively, and it'll be the dual-threat quarterback Kyler Murray leading the way.
And when you have a guy like Kyler Murray under center, it not only opens up your playbook, it allows you to draw up even more plays because he's among the best dual-threat quarterbacks in the league and a true playmaker. If flushed out of the pocket, he might even be more dangerous. The next step for him, being able to throw on rhythm and deliver from the pocket.
And he'll be taken down right around the 27. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
If you're a coach, you'll absolutely take that run every time on first down because it really sets you up to go in a number of directions here on second.
There they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
I think we got to give it up for him right there. That's a heck of an athletic move for a big man right in the middle of the line. How about the play he makes there? Nowhere to run, and he finishes that one off for a loss.
Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That goes for 14 yards, first down Cardinals.
Well, partner, that's the start that you want right there. And you know he spent the entire offseason throwing hundreds, I'd probably say thousands of passes, getting ready for that moment. The first throw of the new season. He's dreamed about it, thought about it, and now it's out of the way.
Got 1 for 1, a lot more to go. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he let him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground, incomplete.
To throw on second and 10. Murray, he'll find his man, Terrace Marshall, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with third and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Murray to air it out again. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Pat Surtain. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Well, they certainly weren't afraid to let it fly early, and they hope that'll keep the defense honest and keep the offensive guys excited about getting back out there. They are in attack mode in this game. It did backfire a little bit. Now you're just hoping your defense can keep them off the scoreboard so you're not facing a deficit the next time you run out there.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is second and 10. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be looking at a third down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they said? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. First down Detroit, 16 yards on the pickup. After getting that turnover on the first drive of the game, you'd hate to just stall out the momentum, go 3 and out. They're able to avoid that there.
And we talk about complementary football all the time, but I think it's a little bit deeper than that. Defense went out, forced a turnover, gave the ball to the offense. It's now the offense's responsibility to pay that off for them, to show respect to them. Hey, you guys got the turnover. We appreciate it. They want to continue their drive.
The first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now first and 10. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Back to throw here. He finds his man complete. That's Fields. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
Here's Swift, and he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift taking it in from a yard out. And the Lions are on the board here first in the season opener. The extra point up and good by Garibay. And it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. So the Cardinals offense back onto the field here for their second drive of the game. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Touchdown, Cardinals! Jalen Reagor, 83 yards. And the Cardinals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point safely through, and we are tied at 7. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Patterson going to bring this out of the end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Back onto the field come the Lions for their second overall drive. They were successful last time finding the end zone on their opening drive of the season. And they'll get another shot here with a 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Fields. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down.
Brandon, what's even more impressive is that came against double coverage. He gashed them with that reception, even with the extra focus that he drew from the defense.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down. These two teams all tied after 1. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 2nd and 4 coming up. They'll go option to the short side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the 1st. They'll look to throw here. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The Cards going nickel. An extra defensive back out there now on 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. He's got a man, complete. Give him 32 on the play.
Well, he reminded us that he was a 1,000-yard receiver a year ago as he starts off week 1 picking up right where he left off. He told us at the end of the preseason he was primed for a big year. He just gave us excellent evidence of his belief.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. This is Swift on the counter. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. T.J. Watt in on the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Over the middle. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. And a great return as he's up close to the 40-yard line.
This drive didn't end well, but if they can keep stringing these together, they'll like what they're doing. That was an 8-play drive before it ended in a fumble. So the takeaway's got to be doing what we want to do and doing it well. Just got to take care of the ball at the end.
So good field position for the Cardinals as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed him.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Flying in for that sack, Aiden Hutchinson.
Well, it was 2nd long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving them exactly the way they want to, but you're exactly right. Definitely going in the wrong direction for the offensive guys.
For Marshall, that's complete. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Ryan Wright.
This is taken at about the 14.
1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
We remind you that coming up at the half, we'll hand things off to Jonathan Coachman standing by in Orlando. He'll have scores from earlier today, plus a look ahead as well, so you won't want to miss that. A lot going on here in week 1. A run on first down, but it's not going to get him much, maybe a yard, and that's all.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2nd and 9 now.
He's going to get that to Swift underneath. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Looking to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. It got his man complete. Touchdown, Detroit.
Jamison Williams.
62 yards.
And the Lions have taken the lead.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
Now a hit and a loose football. And this is scooped up by the Lions. So they will set up shop. Excellent field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd and 2.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And the Lions are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Once again, it's Swift.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown.
DeAndre Swift
as the first half is winding down.
And the Lions will extend their lead here just before halftime. The extra point up and good by Garibay.
And it's now 21-7.
Cardinals 7. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Well, the Cardinals going to get the football one final time here in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. From the gun, Murray. Open man is Goddard, the tight end. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Murray now.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
A final shot before half for Murray. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we are at halftime here on a Monday night as we send you on out to our studio.
It looks like we'll have to wait another week to get our first halftime report of the season as we move right along to the second half.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon.
From his end zone, here comes Patterson. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
The Lions offense now with a football first here to begin quarter number 3.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times.
He's got a man, complete.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
So when's the best time to take the big shots downfield? When you think a defense least expects it, and I think the first play of the third quarter qualifies. They came right out firing. That's how you send a message to start the second half of a game.
And it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. What a difference a play makes. A huge step forward and now a small step back as he loses a yard or 2. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 21. 15 yards there on the catch and run.
Altogether, a pretty shaky start to the year for this defense as they defend another 1st and 10. Swift going to try up the middle.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4 on 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. And he's able to pick up the first down before he's tackled right at the 10. And 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on 3rd down.
They will run straight ahead with Swift.
And it's not going to be enough here. A gain of 4, about 2 feet short of the marker. 4th down.
They'll try it now with Swift.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit.
DeAndre Swift with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Lions are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. The extra point up and good by Garibay.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half.
And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener.
Shotgun now for Murray. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd.
A CD, you know, so often we talk about quarterbacks holding on to the ball too long. Well, we can't say that there. He had no time to do much of anything.
Taking a shot here for Marshall. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. That's pulled in at the 32. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5. And the Lions will take over. Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field.
And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
They'll set up to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it. How about going up with a single hand and making that happen? I don't know if it gets much better than what we just saw there.
Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
To throw, it's Murray. Connecting quickly with Goddard.
A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the first.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
Throwing on first down is Murray. Delivers the pass to Rager on the out route. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Murray now on first down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle him almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
And it's going to be another first down as they'll get him to the ground at the Lions' 30. A new set of downs after a strong pickup of 16 yards. Murray now on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Under 4 to go now as they come up on second down. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And that is incomplete. Nearly intercepted. The free safety couldn't quite get his hands around it, and it brings up third down. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Left side, it's complete. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. Here's Murray. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Terrace Marshall from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth-quarter deficit. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So still lots of work left to do, but here comes the onside kick. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. Now they're down big here in the fourth. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football, need a score, but they can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 67 yards for him on the ground now, and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. They're going to hurry back to the line now. On second down, Swift. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. And he's going to come up well shy of the first here as the tackle's made right around the 12. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves them with a fourth down now. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. This is caught. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. They'll run with Swift. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Lions are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their fourth quarter lead. The extra point up and good by Garibay.
And that'll increase their lead to 28. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. The Cardinal offense here ready to take over.
And whatever promise they showed in the preseason has not translated into week one because they have not been particularly competitive here at home, no less. So these fans just kind of beside themselves right now.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. To the sideline, and that is a heck of a catch as he was able to get both feet in.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed. So the officials and the folks in New York got a second look at this one, and the call is going to be overturned.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray out to his left. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. A dime look defensively for the Lions on 3rd. Now Murray. And he will find his man on the outside. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 1st down, Murray. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. To try again after the sack. Murray.
Open right side, complete to Rager.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 11.
From the gun on 3rd down, Murray. He's going to let it fly. Oh, wide open, complete.
And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line.
A huge play there for Arizona. 43 yards. Murray, one final try. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. So very close to a turnover there in the end zone. So this one's over.